die Verbrennung der Amerikaner.
What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 3 more Rockstar fragrances. Before we get into that, if you like the content I make here on YouTube, please consider hitting that big red button down below, subscribing to the channel, and also if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. But if you dislike it, give it a thumbs down, that's perfectly fine as well. So I'm just going to be talking about some fragrances. Now I'm filming on my MacBook Air because I genuinely like the camera quality of this thing. I think the audio is really good as well. And yeah, I just wanted to briefly talk about 3 more Rockstar scents that I didn't mention in the video that I made yesterday for a variety of reasons. There's a lot of different Rockstar scents, and I was just like going through my collection just before, and I thought I would like briefly mention these 3 scents. So starting things off, Zadig and Voltaire's This Is Him. This is an incredible scent. I love the design, I love the overall fragrance in general. This is probably in my top 3 favorite fragrances of all time. It was my favorite until it was bested by Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. This is a powerfully vanilla, incense, smoky fragrance. Performs like an absolute monster, performs even better than Ombre Leather. It gets like 48 hours of performance on my skin. I've really got to scrub this off with like an exfoliating scrub, or else the fragrance just sticks around forever. This is an incredible scent, and you can get it on sale at Priceline for like $69 Australian. At that price, for the amount of performance you get with this, it's like literally one of the best value fragrances I know of. It smells incredible, I always get complimented for it, and it's just an iconic scent. And I'll just show you the bottle quickly as well. Little wedge here, like a wedge. Yeah, this one is incredible. Next up, I've spoken about this one quite a few times recently, and it is Dior Homme Intense. I tried to come up with a fresh scent that a Rockstar would wear, and this is about as best as I can do. I'm actually wearing this one today. I've been pretty critical of this fragrance, and for the price, it's definitely deserved. Like, it's $200 for 100 ml. Performance isn't even that good. It's like an 8-hour scent at best, and at $200 that just isn't good enough. Does it smell good? Yes, it does. It's powdery, there's an amber note, it's rich, there's like the subtlest incensey sort of dense smoky vibe, but yeah, it's not a smoky scent, so it's not in the same like ballpark as Zadig and Voltaire's This Is Him or anything like that. But there's just something about it that I keep coming back to. It's got this like almost fresh sort of powdery sexiness to it. It smells like baby powder, like really expensive baby powder. And maybe that's not going to appeal to you, which is perfectly understandable. But yeah, I keep coming back to it, and part of that is because it's sitting in my living room, just chilling out. So I've used a bit of it, but not a huge amount. It is a fantastic smelling scent, but it is a little overrated. Definitely not deserving of the status of the best fragrance of all time, which is what I see people rate it as. It's definitely not deserving of that, especially not at no $200 bloody. But it is decent, and there is like a subtle freshness to it that I really enjoy. Keep in mind, it is subtle. It is not like an overly forward fresh scent. It is not a fresh scent. But there is like a freshness. There is like a freshness, a vibrancy. It's just a decent scent, and I keep coming back to it, so you know, it's a testament to how good it actually is. And lastly, we've probably got the most obvious pick for like a Rockstar scent, and that is Jean Varvatos's Dark Rebel. This is ambery, leathery, smoky. I don't know if I prefer this or Dark Rebel Rider, but both are fantastic. Performance is, you know, above average at like 7 hours, but not much more than that. Yeah, this one smells incredible. Really love the design. Dark, black. heavy, weighty cap, good presentation. It just looks like a rock and roll scent, you know? I used to see Jeremy Fragrance recommend that like a few years ago. He used to recommend that quite often. I don't see it spoken about much online anymore, which is a shame because it's a great scent. I thought it was discontinued for a long time, but it recently appeared in like my chemist warehouse, like bottles of it. So I bought 3 bottles of it just in case it does actually end up discontinued. And yeah, I believe I paid $69 per bottle, and the amount is 125 ml. So yeah, it's pretty good value, I've got to say. Performance is decent. The smell itself, the fragrance is incredible. It's like warm, dirty, rich, but there is some elegance to it as well. I just love it. All 3 scents that I've spoken about today are pretty top notch. My favorite of the bunch is easily Zadig Voltaire's This Is Him. This is a fantastic scent. And then the next best one is JV's Dark Rebel. And then in like a distant third, Dior Homme Intense. Now, I can't stress this enough, it is a good fragrance. You just don't really get what you pay for at like $200 Australian. And yeah, if you've ever worn any of those fragrances before, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. There's like a laundry list of different rock and roll fragrances. Like you could also say like something like Dracar Noir is pretty rock and roll. I love that fragrance as well. But that's actually like a fresher rock and roll scent, so I probably could have mentioned that, but well, there you go, I just mentioned it then. This is going to be like a little bit more raw, a little bit more unedited. I'm not going to do any edits for this one. So yeah, until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.